Sod production has become important over the last 20 or so years in what we call the Tri-County Ag area, which is comprised of Flagler County, Putnam County, and St. Johns County. A lot of home expansion. They need yards, so that's been an alternative crop. Technology is becoming very important. Drone technology is kind of new, and it's going to correlate some of the things we've been doing in the field and help us do a better job with that. I got involved using unmanned aerial systems, using our sensors to see if we can't monitor water efficiency and nutrient loading within the field. We started with sod for some very simple reasons. Sod is a low-growing grass, so we don't have to factor in the height of the plant, which also has an effect. Plus, sod, when it's harvested, you leave a little ribbon. And so you'll see these ribbons in the field with dirt on either side of those ribbons. So what we're able to do is able to quantify the greenness with the dirt and watch that as it fills in so that we can start managing that. We started out using RGB sensors, which is the typical camera that you would have on your cell phone or a digital camera. And we've moved into multispectral, which gives us plant characteristics that we can say whether the plant is healthy or not. We have 1 year of research data under our belt. But in that 1 year of research, what we have found is that when we use the hyperspectral sensor and we try to correlate that to a tissue test, we're getting very favorable results. And those would be for our nitrogen, which we would get out of a tissue test, our potassium, and several of our micronutrients that become critical here. The goal is to have that drone program either an irrigation system or a variable rate fertilizer rig. So if we can decrease the amount of fertilizer they're using, either through less application or using control release fertilizers, we can then decrease their input costs, which is also valuable to them, but more importantly too, we can decrease the impact to our environmental resources. Once we're done with this work, we started some work in potatoes. We'll also start some work in corn. Each commodity will be different, so we'll have to use the technology on that. But once we develop that sort of base on how this works, it will be very simple to carry it to other commodities.